Hello and welcome to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's go! Starting out with a D8 restriction roll. 4 dollar store, we're going to talk about that one in a second. Next, a D8 protein roll. 5 salmon. Now a D6 carb roll. 5 again, quinoa. And 2 D12 for produce. 5 apples and 7 jalapenos. Finally, a D20 wild magic roll. 6 Worcestershire sauce. Alright, so we need to cook with salmon, quinoa, apples, jalapenos, and Worcestershire sauce. I think we've officially passed into curse territory with those jalapenos, 4 out of 5 episodes now. As for that dollar store restriction, it simply means that everything must be from the dollar store. The only exception is that if a rolled item cannot be found at the dollar store in some capacity, we can go to another store to get it. For example, I couldn't find quinoa at the dollar store, so I had to buy some at Publix. Everything else, though, I was able to find. I also found this chicken broth, so I'm going to cook the quinoa in that to give it some flavor. While that cooks, I'll make the sauce. I couldn't find apples, but I did find this applesauce, so I guess I'll have to use that. I found Worcestershire as well, but I'll just use the one that I already had in my pantry. As for other flavorings, I managed to find some soy sauce, some apple cider vinegar, some minced garlic, some dried onions. I saw honey there as well, but again I had some in my pantry, so I just used that. I figured I could try to do a dish inspired by Asian fried rice. Not sure if it's going to work, but my other option was salmon cakes. That was the only other thing I could think of, and we did that last episode, so I wanted to do something different. I did find jarred jalapenos and canned salmon at the store, so I do have to use those. You know, on paper this sounds fine. We have all the flavors. We have sweet, we have spicy, umami, acid. In reality though, canned salmon with applesauce and Worcestershire sauce, it sounds, well, less than appetizing. Anyway, it looks fine, I guess. Alright guys, we're gonna start doing this portion of the video live, so let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Get a good little jalapeno in there. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not that bad, but it's definitely not great. Alright, yeah, so canned salmon is canned salmon. That it is what it is. The quinoa and the sauce were fine by themselves. The quinoa tasted pretty good. The sauce was a bit on the sweeter side, but I figured it would balance out with those jalapenos. Overall, though, I feel like when it all mixed together, it just isn't really coming together that well. Alright, I'm gonna give this a 3.8 out of 10. Definitely not terrible, but not good either. The components just didn't really work that well together. Not sure if there was anything I could have done to save this. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Maybe there was something. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.